What's up, everybody? It's your boy Berto back with another video, man. I hope everybody's doing great, guys. So, I'm here to talk about this underground tunnel system that is around the world, not just in the United States, not just in Europe, not just in Asia, not just in Africa, but around the world. Okay, so there's a huge underground tunnel system that is monitored and controlled by the elite people of the world. It's basically a world underneath the world. So, when things go haywire up here, everybody migrates down there, but only the rich and powerful and a select few of worker slave type people will be able to go. And if you guys don't notice, we've been hearing a lot more talk by powerful individuals about the end of the world. We've never heard this before with people who are in power or considered elite start talking about the end of the world scenarios because they just don't do it. Uh, they're showing us too by having what is it called? Having these bunkers built, these huge houses with underground bunkers to it to, have enough food and water and everything for to last at least a year or 2 years. Like it's crazy how they're all preparing it from presidents to billionaire tech mobiles, investors. All these people are getting bunkers built. They are preparing for what is to come. Now we go back to this underground thing I was talking about. These bunkers are just another part, really, of this huge underground world that they're living in. These are cities that are built underground and they're connected in so many ways. Where these elite and powerful, when they destroy and eliminate the population, which has been their goal for God knows how long. It's always been about population reduction because the more people on the earth, the harder it is to repel whenever people stand up and fight against the corruption that's going on from every country's government. Our governments use us, and then people in power, powerful people, there are always fingers everywhere. Whether you like it or not, they are there. And we've seen happen in countries where the people think about what's really happening to them and they fight back. And what happens when they fight back? They usually win. They usually win because the people are the ones who make those in power powerful. If you fear them and allow them to do it, they are powerful. But if you stand your ground and you fight back, they lose. Fear is what keeps them in power. Now, they're getting scared that bigger countries like Russia, China, the United States are about to start having these same type of rebellions. So that's why everybody's working together to have this world war. These powerful rich people who fund a lot of these countries are pushing this war agenda. They want us to fight. They want nuclear bombs to happen, but they have to have a build up to it. They have to have something big like a World War III because you can't just have nuclear bombing of one place. It need to happen everywhere so they can reset. They can hide underground for years while things clear up, reset, come back up, and now the new world order is here. The one world government. Who is being funded? Who is the one calling the shots now? Everybody will listen to one person. And that is complete control, which we're almost at that point right now. There's a small group of people controlling everybody else. And these small group of people are the ones who create these underground cities. So in order for you to gain entrance, you have to have their trust, their respect, and you got to have some kind of value to them. We see it happen all the time. People in power having people killed, murdered, presidents overthrown. This is what happens when you're an elite. And these underground cities already host thousands of slaves. They have people down there already working, keeping these these cities afloat. They're not just there. There's something down there keeping these cities moving in the manner that everybody else would expect. Why do you think all these people go missing all the time and they're never found? Some of them are taken to the underground city. Some babies are stolen and never know reality up here because they've been in these underground cities and probably wouldn't be able to function if they came to the top of the earth because they've been down there for so long. Human trafficking is a real thing. with these underground cities, it's a major thing. It's something that they use worldwide. And where do you think they get most of the kids from? Where's most the human trafficking happening? Africa, the continent of Africa. All the countries in Africa, not all of them, but the majority of them have bad human trafficking to the point where people are always going missing, never being found, gangs kidnapping people, rebels kidnapping people. It happens so much in Africa. These Western countries use Africa as a stomping ground so that they can get slaves for these underground cities and have them work there. Because once everything happens, we're basically going to go back in time. It's going to be slavery all over again. You can have the numbers, but you may not have the weapons, the all the stuff to actually what you need to fight back. There are slaves in underground cities. They've never known the life that we know now. They're only used for certain things. Some of them, whether it's hard labor work, some of them could be not so hard labor work. Some could be for sex. It's just so many different things. But at some point, the world will change. These elite people in power are planning something much, much bigger. They don't want us all on this earth. They feel like it's their earth. They feel like they control it. They feel like they call the shots. They make the laws. They control the politicians. They control everything. They control the money. They fund the countries. They control it. So they feel like we owe them. When in reality, we don't. They owe us. The world is an evil place. An evil, evil place. In these underground cities, the evil that goes on down here, you can't even fathom. You have to think these people, they don't abide by any laws. They don't have any media coverage. They don't have any of this stuff. They're able to just do what they want. People are going missing. Why? Because these people want to have slaves on their team. This is the evil that lurks the world we live in. Eventually, World War III will happen. You already have France talking about sending troops to Ukraine to fight Russia. And other countries willing to help them fight Russia now. Soldiers on the ground. Israel and Palestine still going through, this thing on the Gaza Strip where they're being bombed to death. And just tension all around the world. World War III is inevitable. Nukes will be used. The underground cities will become a thing. And the world will be over for a few years. And then the new world order, the one world government, will come from under the ground, controlling everything. Even those that survive that are at the top, they will control everything. And they will use force to dictate the laws that they want. This is how the world will be. We have to fight back. We have to prepare. But guys, don't forget these underground cities are here to be safe. Because you can be a victim of an underground city before everyone moves down there. You don't want to be the one building it up, being a slave, never seeing your family again. This is how evil the powerful people of the world are. This is Roberto Conspiracy Files checking out. Guys, be safe. I love you guys. Thanks.